like talking about the continued strength of the cloud here on Mad Money. We're probably never going to stop doing that. But there's another aspect of the story that I also like a great deal, the rise of data analytics. Now that we have all of this digital information sitting in gigantic server farms all over the world, of course, a lot of computers, too, all over the place, you need some really powerful software to figure out what that data actually means. When Congress gets up in arms about Facebook's handling your user data, you know the analytics industry has arrived. Which brings me to one of my favorite players in this space, Tableau software. That's simple data, easy to remember for you home gamers. These guys have been killing it lately. 2 weeks ago, the company reported a strong quarter, but more important, I think, Tableau keeps rolling out new products, get their industry-leading technology in the hands of more people. Late last month, they rolled out a product that helps cut down on the amount of time that's needed to standardize data before it can be analyzed, along with a bunch of new subscription offerings that will give users access to a much bigger set of the company's software at different prices. And I think that's really important. We're going to discuss that, too. But while this stock has given us some terrific performance, up nearly 35% year to date, 60% last year, it's pulled back about 3 points, which may be the opening you need to get in. So let's take a closer look with Adam Selipsky. He is the president and CEO of Tableau Software. Find out more about the quarter and his company's prospects. Mr. Selipsky, welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you, Adam. Have a seat.
Hi, Jim. Good to see you.
Well, first of all, congratulations. I mean, ever since you came over from Amazon Web Services, it has been a remarkable journey. I know you think it's early, but I like the 7-word mission statement. Can you give it to people?
We help people see and understand data. That's it.
And in order to do that, according to a Harvard Business School study you mentioned, 80% of the time people spend cleaning and prepping data, only 20% analyzing. Don't we have to flip that?
Exactly. I think a big part of that mission is going to be to help invert that ratio, because it's just wrong if people have to spend 80% of the time before they can even do the analysis on it. That's why we released this new product, Tableau Prep, just a few weeks ago, to help attack that front part of the data and analytic pipeline.
Okay, so a lot of people are saying, well, Jim, you have a lot of these data analytics companies, but they actually are all different. And the way I like to do it is pick an example, and you say what you do for them. Almost all of our viewers, if not all, are familiar with Schwab, because it's a great firm, and a lot of our people do it themselves. What do you do for Schwab?
Well, we love our partnership with Schwab. So the amazing thing is now 50% of Schwab employees around the world use Tableau on a daily basis.
Where is it on their cell phone? Is it on their desktop?
Both of the above.
Okay.
And they're using it in all sorts of functions. So obviously, a lot of the financial planners, also a lot of back office functions. It's really used for customer acquisition, really throughout the firm. And they're one of the early beta customers of our new Tableau Prep product. And again, it's early. It's only a few weeks, but their early results are showing that they're cutting 50% of the time out of data preparation. So for any one person, that's hours per week for an analyst. It's really exciting.
How is that possible? I mean, we all have data, and we put it in. We try to figure it out. Where is that delta where the time goes down?
Well, I think a lot of people are just not using, most people are not using sophisticated data preparation tools today. They may just be munging data in Excel and trying to get it ready and hope it's good enough to go do analysis on. So with Tableau Prep, we've taken that simple, intuitive, easy to use, yet powerful Tableau formula and applied it from analytics over to data prep. So just for example, we use a lot of sophisticated algorithms and machine learning in order to help you identify things as simple as a 9-digit zip code is actually the same as the 5-digit zip code, and you want to combine those fields. Or capital N, capital Y is the same as capital N, little y, and they're both New York. And those are simple examples. You get a lot more complicated ones, and if you can very easily, with a right click, harmonize all of that data, it cuts down vast amounts of time, particularly if you're talking about thousands or even in some cases millions of rows. Okay, now you came from Amazon Web Services, and you didn't just come from there. I mean, you were in charge of marketing, sales, business development, pretty much everything. Why can't Amazon just do what you're doing, and then if I use Amazon Web Services, I don't need Tableau? Well, AWS is a great partner of ours, but so are all the other cloud vendors. So a lot of our customers still want to deploy our software on premises, and that's great. A lot of them now want to deploy in the public cloud, so we work really well with AWS, Azure, and Google. And a lot of them more and more want to deploy a full SaaS offering, so we have our own managed service offering called Tableau Online. So we think that flexibility, that choice in deployment is key, because it's going to be a transition over years to the cloud. And one of the advantages that we offer customers is we can allow them to deploy in all of those places.
Last question. A lot of people are suspicious when I say that we're early. But you've been early. I think I'm pretty accurate when I say that this is a still very early adoption. A lot of people still have their stuff at their premise.
Oh, you're talking about cloud adoption?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. I think, well, you're talking about decades and decades of IT being done on premises.
Right.
And so even though the cloud has become a huge business, it's going to take time for all of that to move over. And I think that some people said, hey, we're only going to be a cloud vendor. Other people said, hey, we're pretty much on premises.
Right.
And we're prepared to do the extra work to let people use our analytics anywhere they want to. And I think it's going to be a heterogeneous environment for years to come, and we're going to be all of those places that people need us to be.
Well, I am so thrilled that you have, I think, turned the company around. I, of course, remember that gigantic day when LinkedIn and you guys fell. And I said, this is one I got to get into. And boy, have you ever made this thing right. That's Adam Slipsky's president and CEO of Tableau Software. That's symbol data. And this company is in the sweet spot of all the worlds we talk about every night. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.